Welcome to the Treasurer's Manual, How to Complete a Travel Authorization Form video, also known as a TA. By now, your organization has met with the Finance Committee and has been approved allocated funds from the student activity fee for the purpose of travel to a competition or a conference. You could also be filling out this form because your organization has revenue within its university account and you want to make sure that you want to support your member or multiple members of your organization that is going to a conference or competition away from the university. Please make sure you're logged into USC's network to access this specific form, and then you can find this form on our Treasurer Manual website at the top of the webpage in the Forms section. The travel authorization form is the first link on the page, and once you click that, you'll be brought to our General Accounting Intranet webpage. For today's example, I've filled in a bit of stuff prior to teach you how to fill this form out, but normally it will be blank and it will be a lot of information that I can hopefully help you with right here. So preparer last name is going to be you. So please put your last name, your first name, your phone number, and your email at the top of this section. For the preparer department, please make sure you put Student Life, as all student organizations are housed under the Department of Student Life. For Travel As, please select USC Student in the drop-down menu, and please select Domestic Travel on the right-hand side. For all the names of all the travelers, please make sure you put their first and last names, as well as their VIP ID numbers. From travel from and travel to dates, please put when you're leaving Columbia and when you arrive back to Columbia. For the travel purpose, please enter in the organization, why you're going, who's going, and the dates that you're going. For the destination city, please put where the organization's going, and same with the state, territory, or province. The bottom section we'll get to in one moment, but this is where all of the allocated funds that you were approved for with the Finance Committee will be put into play for this form. Now, for this example, this is a student organization that was approved to have 3 members travel, and I cannot put their VIP ID numbers in because the form won't allow me to put any fake VIP ID numbers in, so make sure that you have all of those numbers ready to enter into the form. And there will be 3 people traveling to Fort Myers for a convention. They've entered in all their information at the top, and so when we get to the bottom of the page, it looks like they were approved from the Finance Committee to take 1 vehicle with their round trip mileage rate, and that is the amount that they were given for that. Their hotel lodging was approved for $900 for the entire trip. And then the last but not least was the registration amount, and it looks like they had $200 per person that the Finance Committee allotted. Down at the bottom of this section, it shows a department and fund number. These numbers are specific to every single organization, and not one is the same. So if you do not know your department and fund number to enter, please call the Student Organization Finance Advisor at 803-777-6688 to get that specific information. For this example, we've just entered in some numbers that will just get this form to go through our system. And the amount that actually is on this should match what's above or below. So as you can see, it doesn't match what's above, so you need to make sure that you type in the right amount, and then make sure it's reflected at the bottom. Now that everything looks good on this form, you can go ahead and submit. If you ever need to add additional travelers, you can also go to the Save for Later, and then more lines will pop up. At this point, we're good to go. We only have 3 people going, so we want to submit this form. Please excuse the error at the top. You will not see that, but you will actually see the rest of the form where it'll show you the University of South Carolina, and this is the complete TA form, where you have a specific TA number for your organization listed at the top right-hand corner. For record-keeping purposes, please print out 2 copies. One is going to be for your copies, and then the second is going to be so that you can turn in to the Student Organization Finance Advisor's office. But before you have to turn it in, you have to have the president or treasurer's signature randomly on this form in an open space, and your advisor's signature on the space, just noting that your advisor knows that y'all are traveling and you're approved for funds. You will end up turning in this form to the Russell House West Wing, Suite 115, and that's where the Student Organization Finance Advisor's office is. And you will need to make sure to turn this in at least 1 week prior to departure of this trip. You can turn it in whenever you've completed it, once you know that you've got allocated funds from the student activity fee, but you have to turn it in at least 1 week out from when the organization will leave. If you have any questions or need any help with any sections of the form, please call 803-777-6688. Have a wonderful rest of your day.